Ladies and gentlemen, let the games begin. Zweiter Tag der Happy Bad European Darts Trophy 2017. Und wir starten mit einem jungen Mann aus England. 24 Jahre ist er alt. Er ist der World Youth Champion von 2014. Die aktuelle Nummer 54 der Welt. Herzlich willkommen, The Needle, Keegan Brown. Wenn er kommt, hat die Stunde geschlagen, ebenfalls 24 Jahre alt, kommt aus Tilburg, aus den Niederlanden. Ein tolles Jahr 2016 gespielt mit 3 Pro-Tour-Erfolgen. In diesem Jahr stand er bereits in einem Finale auf der European Tour. Die Rede ist von Big Ben, Benito van der Plas. Best of 11 Legs, das ist die Distanz auf der European Tour. Wer 6 Legs gewinnt, zieht also in das Achtelfinale ein. Und der Caller dieser ersten Partie heute ist Paul Higgs.
Well, a PDC Europe record is expected to be broken today, with almost 4,000 fans expected to cram inside the Lochhalle here in Göttingen. The most we've ever seen for an individual session on the European Tour. It is absolutely rocking here. Elmar Polka, RMC, tells me the first arrivals were here before 9 a.m. That's at least 4 hours before the start of play. And it's little wonder as well, on stage, over the course of this afternoon and evening, we will see the world champion Michael van Gerwen, the UK Open winner and the new world number 2 Peter Wright, the recent World Grand Prix champion Daryl Gurney, and a cluster of former European Tour champions, including the 4-time winner Michael Smith, Dave Chisnell, and the man who came so close in the World Grand Prix last weekend, Simon Whitlock. We've got 2 of the nation qualifiers.
First leg is Benito to throw first. Game on.
Flying the flag for Germany as well, Martin Schindler and Rene Idams, both looking to keep the dream alive going into the final day tomorrow. All laid out for you. 8 matches this afternoon, 8 this evening. And we start things off with
60.
Benito van der Pas and the former world youth champion, Keegan Brown. Van der Pas, an odds-on favourite to win this one, Paul Nicholson, but I suspect he'll have to watch his step here.
Ever so slightly. Been speaking to Keegan this morning, and the word is intensity, because he is just so intense this morning. He's so aggressive. He wants to do a number on Benito, believe me.
And the way he played yesterday, he's certainly capable. Well, not just yesterday, but the way he's been playing over the last few weeks, full stop. But yesterday in particular, he really caught the eye of the players who came through the first round yesterday. I thought Keegan Brown was one of the most impressive. 98.6 the average. 6 out of 10 on his doubles. There was a 1-2-2 checkout in there as well in that 6-2 win over Jonathan Worsley. And Benito van der Pas, as we've seen on the Euro Tour this year, is susceptible to an early exit. He has gone far, he has gone deep on occasion this year. He made the final of the German Darts Open. But he is a very inconsistent player.
133.
One of those things that makes him watchable sometimes. You just don't know what you're going to get. Treble 17. Bullseye.
Oh, he's done it again. Yesterday, it was a 1-1-8. He went 51-17 bull. He goes his own way. As long as he leaves the bull and he hits it, who cares? Brilliant from Brown.
Well, just bang on cue after we talked about that checkout yesterday.
60.
There was a 1-1-8 you mentioned, the 1-2-2 that I mentioned, and a 1-2-4 to set things off. And little wonder the crowd is standing up, because they love the darts.
67.
Well, if it keeps going like this all day, I'm going to have no voice by about 10:45 tonight.
I mean, just look at that. It stretches all the way back, and it's very difficult to gauge on the camera just how far back this arena goes. It is absolutely vast. It's cavernous. It's a disused railway locomotive engineering works where they used to roll out the old carriageways and carriages.
140.
Elmar was saying to us just before we went on the air there that he thinks this is the best German venue we've ever had. And that's some statement considering where we've played before.
134.
But this could be the new home of German darts.
I think he's got all the credentials. It's a very, very good candidate indeed. And we will be back here next year as well. One of the 13 stops on the European Tour next year. We're off to Denmark next year as well. But here in Germany, the heartland of the European Tour, The passion for darts is alive and well, and Keegan Brown is very much alive and well here as he rattles in 3 treble 19s to leave himself double 18. And Van der Pas on the floor once again. Double 18 was one of the talking points of yesterday. It was a very prominent route to glory.
36.
And Keegan Brown here looking for a holder throw for a 2-0 lead.
Close. In.
Very
Very good indeed. Keegan Brown, as I mentioned at the start of this match,
Game on.
so focused on the practice board just backstage here, just pacing around, gathering his thoughts. He is making Benito think right now. And
61.
3 bounce outs we've seen from Benito now. You can see a little bit of frustration there. But sometimes that's going to happen when you've got such an upright angle in the board.
60.
And Keegan, in the past, has had problems like that himself. Remember in the Grand Slam a couple of years ago, he just couldn't get them to stick in the board consistently.
46.
He's fixed that problem now. As you can see, when his darts go in the board, very little wobble, and very close together.
140.
Well, I stress the point that he obviously caught the eye yesterday, but that's very much in keeping with the way he's been playing of late. This is his 3rd successive European Tour event. He made the 2nd round in Mannheim last month, where he beat James Richardson 6-2 before losing to Gurney. No disgrace to that, given everything that Gurney's achieved of late. And in Riesa, he also made the 2nd round as well, where he beat Michael Ploy before losing to Ian White. But looking at his running qualifying as well, let's not forget he beat Kyle Anderson 6-4 in the qualifying for this, and Willie O'Connor, who went on to win the Irish qualifier, the
59.
Tom Kirby Memorial for the World Championship place as well. You know, and you factor all that in, and Keegan Brown is a very confident man right now.
93.
Yeah, just a bit.
And a quarter-finalist in Barnsley on Tuesday. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's the most recent one as well. Yeah, it's all good in Camp Brown.
139. Keegan
Well, can he trump
149.
every finish he's done so far and ping a 149?
Wouldn't put it past him, but that first heart has scuppered his chances right here, right now.
47.
And that, well,
Benito
okay, he's down to
Nicole,
102.
138.
Benito needs 2 big trebles. Doesn't get the first one. Now,
44.
what way is he going to go for this
Keegan
one?
Nicole, 102.
Usually you find a treble 20s first. Is he going to be conventional? Bullseye at treble 14. He'll be disappointed that he's not getting a shot at a double there.
Benito Nicole,
But-
94.
Because of the last visit, Benito now, he's looking at treble 18. Double 18. Double top.
54.
Oh, good effort.
Keegan Nicole,
But Brown can punish.
48.
He can indeed. He's certainly capable of punishing. 2 more of those.
Absolutely
Absolutely deadly. Keegan Brown. 6 out of 10 on his doubles yesterday,
Game on.
Paul, and so far so good here as well, with 3 from 4.
Well, he won't believe that against the 11th seed, he's just broken through on 20 darts.
140.
But he will snatch your hand off, because right now he's got 2 breaks of throw, 3-0 lead. He's playing well. I mentioned everything was all right in Camp Brown. Well, that is the best 180 you will ever see, in my opinion. Got all 3 to stick on a pinhead. Absolutely sensational from Van der Pas.
Well, he needs something here, does
81.
Benito Van der Pas, there's no doubt about it. Mentioned his inconsistency on the European Tour. He has reached at least the quarterfinals in 4 of this year's 11 Euro Tour events so far. Made the final in Saarbrücken.
37.
And there we see 180 backed up by 37. The inconsistency encapsulated in 1 or 2 particular visits there.
125.
He has made 3 further quarterfinals on the Pro Tour this year as well. 1 in the UK Open qualifiers. But in the last 10 Players' Championship events, Paul, Van der Pas suffered 7 first round defeats.
55.
And for a player who's 14 in the world.
Well, Rob, I can
I
barely hear you because it's getting very loud in here. I'm going to have to turn my earphones up a little bit.
I know, I'll have to get Ron over to sort out the acoustics on this headset, actually. It's absolutely deafening.
105. Keegan Nicole, 58.
58 then for 4-0. Oh, yeah. Keegan Brown is cruising.
Game on.
Worth making the point as well that Keegan Brown will not be overawed by the occasion here and the size of the crowd, because let's not forget when he won that World Youth title in 2014, He did it in front of 10,000 people at the O2. It was the hors d'oeuvre prior to the
59.
Premier League final that year, before the decision to move the World Youth final to the Players' Championship finals in Minehead, where Max Hopp did the business in 2015, and then
85.
Corey Cadby last year.
Well, of course, no disrespect to the O2 and everybody who went there that night, but it's louder in here.
Yeah.
It really is.
100.
Yeah, the O2 has got more space for the noise to disappear into,
Correct.
if you know what I mean. You can get 17,000 fans at a Rolling Stones gig in there, and it'll soon dissipate. But here it's more confined, it's just compact, and it is just a bear pit of sweat and adrenaline
93.
and darts passion. It's superb.
I was saying to Andy Scott, our representative at the PDPA, about half an hour ago, that it's very, very unusual here. It feels like summer. We're in the middle of autumn.
21.
It's very warm, outside and inside. This is a beautiful, beautiful day.
Yeah, just to emphasise that point as well, there's a
140.
photograph I put on Twitter,
Benito
at
required
Malarkey Rob,
97.
where I was jesting that they were toying with the idea of opening the roof here today. But it illustrates what a gorgeous day it is. People outside from 9 o'clock this morning, more than happy to
73.
queue up. I think they would have queued up, even if it had been pouring with rain. They would have been here early doors to get the best possible seat in the house.
Oh, my. Oh, he compounds the misery of Van der
Looks
Pas.
like it's Keegan to throw first.
Brown is taking Benito to school. He had a chance, Van der Pas, to double 12.
Came on.
But Brown denies him again. Well, penny for your thoughts, Benito. Said that Keegan was
78.
feeling confident. This is a statement.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rob Cross, great year he's having, is a potential opponent for Keegan Brown, should he go on to win this. And Rob Cross will be watching this and just thinking, wow, I will have my work cut out tomorrow. Jamie Caven also likewise will be very conscious of what's going on here. But, well, Keegan Brown, this is, I mean, for a player who, I think he only made one Euro Tour event last year. He went off the radar, went off the boil last year in 2016.
45.
Yeah, made the second round of the European Darts Trophy. His only tournament last year on the European Tour was this one when it was held in Mulheim.
99.
Well, Benito's going to think that he's stepped on a herd of rabbits because he's had silly bounce outs in this game. Small misses. It's just not his day.
96.
Well, the real Keegan Brown is standing up this weekend, and
60.
it's just very much in keeping with the way things have been going for him of late. But even 5-0, I think, would have been beyond his wildest dreams here.
58.
Yeah, you don't think-
certainly would have felt capable of
24.
winning this, but 5-0 is an absolute dream status to find himself in here. A dream position.
68 scored. 56 left.
84.
And he'll come back to close this out in what seems like no time at all. But there's been some glowing finishing from Keegan Brown in this match. And a very conventional double top.
140.
And a blind 180 attempt from Benito.
Which didn't work out anyway, but Benito van der Pas is staring down the barrel here because Keegan Brown has been absolutely deadly. 6 from 7 on his doubles, and an average of around about 99. We'll clarify that in due course, but my word, what a way to start proceedings here on day 2 of the European Darts Trophy at the Lochhalle in Göttingen. The Needle, the man from the Isle of Wight, is all smiles as he celebrates with a kiss. Van der Pas well and truly beaten 6-0 in the opener. Keegan Brown goes through to the final day to face either Rob Cross or Jamie Caven. Checkouts of 124 and 109. So much to admire about the way he went about his business there. On the way next, Norris and Richardson. Here's your first winner.
They're quick enough, then hopefully the win will do.
And now it's 1 o'clock or 1:15, and the job is done. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to watch YouTube for the next 24 hours. No, honestly, it's been about 18 months of bad darts, and all of a sudden, the last month has been good darts, so I'm happy to take it.
Yeah, cool. See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Keegan Brown. Auch er weiß natürlich, dass Benito nicht unbedingt das gespielt hat, was er